fun-loving child who enjoys what every child enjoys: playing, laughing, and being with her baby brother along with friends and family. She is a very curious 2.5-year-old with a creative tendency that already shows an artistic talent blooming and a beautiful face that will make you smile every time you look at her. On December 30th of 2007, the holiday evening started just like many others had.
Settlement documentary, by far the most effective form of information delivery. Everyone has seen the Discovery Channel, A&E, CNN. This documentary style is by far the most creative and influential way of delivering your case information. It's as easy as pushing play.
I originally was holding Abraham, and I traded with Stacy so I could hold Anna Lee going up the stairs. When we're walking up the stairs, the dog started to follow us. I had just put Anna Lee down, and before I knew it, the dog, Taz, he jumped on the baby and grabbed her. I tried to pull her away, and I was between her and the dog. And the dog came at her again.
Elizabeth attempted to put her own body between Anna Lee's and the attacking dog. Taz continued to bite both of them, eventually tearing a gap in Elizabeth's cheek that required over 100 stitches to repair. Missy, the other dog that was being fed, became excited by the first attack, leaped into the confusion, and began to attack the two as well.
I picked up Anna Lee right away and I went towards the door, and I saw blood, and I go, give me a towel, give me a towel. And I saw my sister pick up flesh, and I thought, oh my God. I looked down and Anna Lee didn't have her chin.
The family ran to their car to take Anna Lee and Elizabeth to the emergency room without waiting for an ambulance. En route, they called 911 and were met by an ambulance and fire department. Anna Lee sustained devastating injuries from the attack. She was admitted to Santa Clara Valley Medical Center, where her bleeding was finally stabilized. She was then transported to the Bunkie Clinic in San Francisco for emergency replantation surgery of her lip. Needed vein grafts were harvested from her right ankle and were used in the microvascular repair of damaged arteries and veins in her face.
Anna Lee was last seen by me in early December. I told her family at that time that another reconstruction of her lower lip would take place in a few months. Anna Lee will likely have to go through several more reconstructions as a child and then later as an adult over the course of her life.
The scars on Anna Lee's face, on her back, on her groin, on her ankles, and on her stomach bear stark testament to the horrible attack she survived and the surgeries she has had to endure. Because her lower lip is not yet perfectly reconstructed, she drools constantly. This almost 3-year-old little girl must have to wear a baby's bib every hour of the day to catch the continuous drooling. Because Anna Lee must still go through several more surgeries as she grows up, she is faced with entering elementary school with a visibly deformed face. Children can be cruel to other children, and Anna Lee will have to suffer through intense embarrassment as she grows up. Whether she will be emotionally scarred and tormented about her appearance will be a matter of time and growing up. Presa Canario are still commonly used for fighting purposes all across the continent. But the American Pit Bull Terrier, the same breed that attacked, is by far the most popular breed used for fighting.
Taz was a Pit Bull Boxer mix, and those two breeds are basically very physical dogs. And these dogs were genetically bred for gameness, which means the willingness to fight for any reason, meaning they don't need a reason to fight, they don't need to be provoked, they don't need to be in any way injured. They will attack because terriers, as a breed, that means earth, They're meant to dig into the earth and chase out vermin. The rules that we all kind of figure, you know, I'm not doing anything to incite a dog, don't work with a pit bull, because just him seeing you could mean to him that you are in his territory, and that's enough for him to attack you. I've worked on about 575 cases, and I've had at least 8 cases with fatalities, mostly young children within the age group of anywhere from, I think, 10 months until 4 or 5 years of age. So I've seen many pictures of autopsy reports of the child's body. And I dare say that the wound on Annalie's face was one of the worst wounds I've ever seen, even in cases of fatalities. This is the type of attack, and I rarely say that, you know, very rarely do I say that, because it's not often true. But in this case, I believe that left on her own, this dog could have easily killed her. And it's even a likely scenario, considering the depth of the wounds.